Some people that are voting in New Hampshire. We've gone out to some of the polling stations and talked to some voters. Are we ready to see that? All right, well, here we go.
Hey Road Newsies, this is Eli here, and we've been running around New Hampshire to different polling stations to get a feel for the candidates that people are voting for. So we're here at a polling station in New Hampshire. Would you mind telling us your name?
Kyle Winston.
Hi Kyle. So who are you voting for today?
I'm going to be voting for Bernie Sanders today.
And so what drew you to Bernie's policy?
Excuse me?
What's drawing you to Bernie's policy? What exactly are you voting? Why are you voting for Bernie Sanders?
Social and economic justice.
Great. And so if Bernie doesn't win the nomination, would you throw your support behind Hillary?
Possibly. I'm probably not going to vote then because I only see him as the decent enough candidate to vote for.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So what is your name?
Caroline Pierce.
Hi Caroline. So who are you voting for today?
Jeb.
Jeb Bush. So what's drawing you to Jeb Bush?
History, I just think that he's got what it takes as far as calm, cool, collective, and I was baptized Republican, so I don't really have much choice, and there isn't a pool that I'm that happy with other than him, so.
Would you mind speaking to Donald Trump a bit?
The Donald. Speaking about him, he just, he's a businessman and very successful, but I don't really want him running our country.
He doesn't have many concrete reforms on the table in comparison to Jeb Bush and Ted Cruz, so I can understand.
Yeah, he just, he's a businessman and he, probably can turn us around financially, but there's so many bigger issues today in our economy and our, defense and, international relations. I just don't think that he has what it takes. You can't, oh, how do I say this nicely? I mean, you cannot have bigotry as a leader of the most powerful nation in the world.
Thank you so much. So I'm here with Caitlin Cooper. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So who are you voting for?
I'm going to be voting for Carly.
Carly. Okay. So what brought you to, why are you voting for Carly?
I think she needs a little more voice and help getting out in the public. She's been doing a great job campaigning. I think she has a really strong political voice. She's got a lot of great ideas on the table, and I hope she has a lot more to bring.
So what policies exactly are you gravitated towards?
I like her foreign policy. It's firm but not too firm. She's kind of in the middle of everything, and that's kind of how I feel on a lot of issues.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here in New Hampshire, and what is your name?
Susan Tardif.
Hi, Susan. So who did you vote for today?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. And what drew you to Donald's politics?
Well, he's new into, politics because you know where he stood on a lot of issues and about him and his family because they've always been so prominent. But mostly it's, his position. I like his position on immigration.
Could you speak more about that? So what about immigration? Are you talking about the wall for Mexico?
I'm talking about the wall for Mexico, and I'm also talking about, here in Manchester, we've had a lot of immigrants here, and they're really making a change in the city.
What kind of change are they making?
It's not very good. I mean, there was a time you could walk down the streets of Manchester at 9 o'clock in the evening in your neighborhood and not be afraid. Now women are getting shot. Somebody yesterday just broke into my daughter's apartment while she was there. That never would have happened,
So you're starting to feel unsafe, and Donald Trump is giving you, hope for the future, making America great again, yeah?
Yes, and I think, he's tough on crime, too, and also, I'm only on Social Security, and I'm raising a set of 12-year-old twins, right now. So also on some of the other issues, I feel strong on, too.
Okay. If Donald didn't win, would you support Cruz?
Yes. I would not support any Democrat, especially not Hillary Clinton. But I would, always have supported the Republican nominee.
Could you speak to Hillary? So why are you, what is about Hillary that you don't enjoy?
Well, I guess people call me very conservative, and as you know, she's very liberal, she and her family. I mean, it's a free country, and, she certainly has her right, but it's not what I want. I want somebody who has my values,
Are you would one day look for a woman president?
Yes, I have no problem. That doesn't even enter my mind, her being a woman.
Great. Thank you so much.
Okay, have a good day.
You too. So you give us your name?
Trevor Rager.
Hey Trevor, so who did you vote for today?
Bernie Sanders.
And what drew you to Bernie?
The way that he, I feel like he cares more about people like me and my friends and my family than any of the other candidates.
And if Bernie doesn't win, would you then throw your support behind Hillary, or?
Yes, I would. I like Hillary, but Bernie I align with for the majority, where Hillary, there are certain things here and there where I don't 100% agree, but she's still is looking out for me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you mind talking about those specific things that you're not 100% with Hillary with?
Yeah, I just feel like in the past, I understand that people change and their opinions change and everything like that, but in the past she hasn't supported queer rights fully, which is very important to me. Especially in one of the debates, she was kind of vague about an answer when it came to police brutality and the Black Lives Matter movement, which is also important to me because I try to be as socially aware as I can be,
Yeah.
and a lot of my friends are queer and trans and people of color, and I want them to be safe and comfortable in this country that they grew up in and live in. And for me, Bernie has always been kind of transparent on his views of that, and they align with mine, where hers I've never really gotten a 100% feel necessarily. But still, I feel like she'll do, if it does come down to her, I feel like she'll do her best to become educated on those and try to find that nice middle ground.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
And what's your name?
Hi, my name is Brynn.
Hi, Brynn. So who did you vote for?
I voted for Bernie Sanders.
As well.
Yes.
So what did where was some of your reasons?
Well, like Trevor mentioned, I try to be very socially aware, and I try to view everything as compassionately as possible and respect people's views and opinions. And I feel like Bernie is such a respectful man, and he really understands the differences and the variety of communities that we have in America, and some that really should have more attention brought on them and respect. And I feel very strongly about that.
Great. Would you mind speaking to the feminists who say that if you're young voting for Bernie, it's because you're chasing boys, or all women that don't vote for Bernie, there's a special place in hell for them?
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of times, a lot of feminists go for Hillary during stuff like this because she is a woman. And I feel that, yes, it would be a great feat in America for us to have a woman as president, but if that's the only reason why people are voting for her, then they're being a little ignorant and not looking at the possibility of what could happen if Bernie were to win the election, because Bernie's views are a lot more compassionate about equality, which is what feminism is supposed to push for, is equality between all genders. So.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
Would you mind giving us your name?
Not at all. My name is Varun.
Great. And so who did you vote for today?
I voted for Bernie Sanders.
And what drew you to his policies?
Specifically his environmental and his health policies.
Great. So if Bernie does not win, would you then not vote for Hillary? Or throw your support for Hillary?
Yeah, I would. I would. Honestly, I would. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. How are you feeling about the Republican nominees right now?
I feel like our politics in the United States are very polarized, and the Republicans, at least in my eyes, don't seem that moderate. And Hillary would be that second person that I would throw my alliance with. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.